Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing the GTX 1650 Super in Apex Legends Season 5 with the Ryzen 7 3700X and 16 gigs of RAM, and of course you will get the same FPS with something like a Ryzen 5 2600 if you overclock that, or a Ryzen 3 3300X. That's actually my recommendation to go with the GTX 1650 Super. I'm gonna be running it here at 1080p, as you can see right there, 1920 by 1080. I'm just gonna set my FOV back to 100 because I used it at 90 with the GT 710, and over here in the settings you can see that everything is set to very low, or the lowest here, and we're also going to be doing medium, high, and ultra settings, of course, as I usually do with these like lower end, mid-range cards, whatever you want to call them. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so we're here in the spaceship getting around like 90 to 100 FPS, sometimes 100 plus if we look at that way, of course, because it isn't really rendering anything. Look at that, 170 FPS. No, we're not gonna go there, I'm sorry. Wait a second, is that like the usual place that we're all... Oh, what? Where are we? I'm very lost right now. Did they change the map actually? Anyways guys, they probably didn't really change anything. I'm just lost because, well, yeah, that's me. Yeah, we usually drop there and now we're here. Alright then. So let's start counting our FPS over here and open a few chests and maybe like kill a few enemies, shall we, my friends? So far so good. Of course I want to see the FPS inside of a fight, because usually that's where you're gonna see the lowest FPS at. It's when people are shooting at you, when you just throw a few smokes here and there with Bangalore, and you see some ultimates as well. So over here everything's very good, of course, and that's expected, but maybe, just maybe, things are gonna get really bad once we get into a fight, and I just want to show you that, of course, obviously. Now if you want to compare this one with the GTX 1066GB, which they actually trade blows depending on the game usually. The 1060 got 140 FPS on average and 92 1% lows at 1080p low settings, of course, which is what we're testing right now. So far things have been quite a bit smoother than that, to be honest. As you can see there, 160 FPS on average. That's really good here for such a low priced card. I think this one is actually one of the best price performance GPUs from Nvidia. Maybe this and the 1660 Super, or even like RTX 2060 sometimes. But anyways guys, I'm just gonna throw a smoke here. That's what I'm gonna do now. Yeah, let's see our FPS just inside of this smoke over here. I think they did drop to like around 90 with the 1060, and now we're seeing it dropping into the low 100s sometimes. So that's a substantial difference right there, guys, in the 1% lows. Because if you're running a 144 Hz monitor or something like that, like 120 Hz, even like 165 Hz monitor, it's gonna be a bit of a difference, the experience with this GPU and the GTX 1066 gig. Now would I recommend the GTX 1066GB instead of this one? No, whatsoever. Okay, it's a straight no. Maybe I would recommend an RX 580 instead of this one, if that's the 8GB model, because I don't really recommend the 4GB model compared to this one. They perform pretty much the same, you know. Damn it. Alright, let's just concentrate a little bit here in killing the enemies, and then we're gonna talk about stuff. Okay, so far so good. Our frame rates, even when fighting these guys, are pretty good right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and regenerate some shields now. But yeah guys, considering that the RX 580 8GB costs the same as this one, I recommend that one, of course, because they perform the same. The 580 consumes quite a bit more power actually, but it's not too bad. Of course, by having 8 gigs of VRAM, it's gonna be helpful in more games that you think, you know. So yeah, that's why I'd go for the 588 gig instead of this one for the same price. But let's keep on moving over here, guys. So basically we got 20 FPS more in the averages and 20 FPS more in the 1% lows than the GTX 1060, which, yeah, if you're deciding between those two GPUs, just get this one. It's a no-brainer, you know. Alright guys, so we're now at the medium settings, as you can see right here, and let's start counting our FPS. I think people are coming here for us, so we need to be very careful. Once again, this is not where I wanted to go. Let's go down there. But I wanted to tell you that the GTX 1066 gig, for example, it runs a little bit worse than this one, and it has always ran a little bit worse than this one here in Apex Legends, because Apex really relies a lot in GPU architecture, so the newer the architecture is, the better results you're gonna get. Like, even I think the 1030 performs a little bit better than the 750 Ti, which is not a usual thing to see, and we got, I think, yeah, some big explosions going on in the screen right there, guys. And it didn't really drop from 60, so medium settings is still very nice here with the 1650 Super. And I'm gonna stop talking about other GPUs here. I think we talked too much about that, and everything that I wanted to say is said. And if you want to compare it with other GPUs, I have a ton of them, and you can check out the videos in the playlists, the respective GPU playlists. So yeah, you guys do that if you want. And I don't think I was discovered here, so we're fine. Oh, that's a Mirage thing. Okay, then. Alright, we're fine, though. I can still feel the smoothness here. I'm running a 240 Hz monitor, actually. Oh, no! God damn it. That was very unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna die in this one, guys. All of us. Oh, man. No! That guy just left. The Wraith is, I don't even know where, and we're here. Wraith, can you help, please? No, no, they're there. They're there, guys. Dude, can you please come help me? No. Oh, that's a Mirage thing. God damn it, you. No. No. We're gonna lose this one, but I think that might be enough as well for medium settings, because we've seen our FPS dropping by a lot already in a big fight. Please don't kill me. Please don't. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm just gonna... No. God damn it. Alright, guys. So we got 118 FPS on average and 73% lows. If you have a 120 Hz monitor, this is absolutely fine, by the way. And yeah, we didn't do too bad with the Wingman, I think, but we could have done a lot better. Let's see how high settings will go. Oh, and just for reference, the 1060 got 102 FPS average and 68% lows. Just so you know. Okay, everybody, we're now at 1080p, of course, still with the high settings, which are these ones. And let's get into it once again. We're gonna drop in our usual place there. Yep, that's where I'm comfortable at, so that's where we're gonna go, because I am the jump master. So let's do this. So far, so good. Even at high settings, we don't really see our FPS dropping from 60 over here while rendering the entire map, so that's a good sign, obviously. And right now, let's just start counting our FPS over here. Okay, so nobody dropped with us, I think. Maybe there. Okay, they are a little bit far away, so we're gonna go here this way. And let's see. So far, it's actually not too bad if you want to play at this resolution, 1080p, of course, with the high settings. You can still hover around 100 FPS. Of course, that will change once we get into a fight, so I'm really curious to see if it's gonna drop from 60 FPS. I am hopeful that it won't, but I'm not sure. Where are they, though? There's one of them. There's another one of them. Should I shoot that one, guys? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know what to do. Alright, I shot him. I did it. Let's go. No, I missed the second shot. That was, like, really, really needed for me to, yeah, hit that one. So that was really bad, but maybe she's just restoring her health. Oh, there they are again. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Alright, one is down. Okay, we're doing this actually. Not bad. I really want to see my FPS inside of a smoke, so please, I just don't want to die, okay guys? Alright, here he is. Alright, 70 out of him. Good, I think my guys just killed him. Maybe, were there other guys there? Interesting stuff. I have no idea what happened here, but so far it's been a very nice experience. Why am I picking up heavy ammo? I have no idea. Moving on, guys. 106 FPS average so far. I think the 1060 got like 90 something and the 1% lows in the 60s. Of course, we haven't really seen a big fight yet. Let's just throw smoke to see our lowest here so far, and it is like 75. Not too bad, you know? It's like 10 FPS higher than the 1066 gigs. So the 1060, although it's still a very good 1080p performer, don't get me wrong, it's actually, as time goes by, getting a little bit slower than the 1650 Super. And that is, of course, because the drivers are getting better optimized here for the Turing architecture of GPUs. And well, that's always been a thing, you know. Sometimes drivers just get more optimized for the newer stuff than the older stuff. That's just normal. Should I throw my ultimate, guys? I don't even care. I'm gonna throw my ultimate just to see the FPS, guys, you know. Yeah, this is me. They're scared now. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, so it drops into the 50s in the, like, worst case scenario. I didn't really try this with the 1060, so if I did, it would probably also drop into the 50s or maybe 40s. But yeah, that's only for a split second, and it's worst case scenario. So let's stop it right there. 105 FPS on average, still a very nice experience. If you have a 75 hertz, even like high refresh rate monitors are fine here. But let's go ahead and do the ultra settings here. Everything's maxed out except for the anti-aliasing and the texture streaming budget. And what I've seen with 4 gig GPUs is that little stutter, you know, like it happens every like 5 seconds or so, and it's very consistent, and it's because of a single setting here that I'm gonna show you in a little bit. I'm just gonna run around like this for a little bit, but yeah, those are very consistent stutters, and it makes the game basically very unplayable if you want to have a decent competitive experience, you know. And if you want to play this game competitively, and even if you don't want to play it competitively, I think the stutters just suck in general, you know. So the option that is causing it is this one right here, spot shadow detail. So if you are experiencing these kinds of stutters, just be sure to lower that to high instead of very high. The game will look pretty much the same, and now there is no stuttering anymore, so we can start counting our FPS. You can see now that the frame time and frame rate graphs are very flat, and that's how you want them to be. So let's just move now and help our teammates. Okay, I'm just gonna go there now. Guys, please don't die. By the way, if you're wondering why the GPU temperatures are a little bit too high for a 1650 Super that only consumes like 100 watts of power, they should be lower. Well, that's because Asus, I got an Asus Phoenix OC model, and they put a crap cooler on it, basically. That's it, you know. That's why the temperatures are bad. That's also why you see some of my videos in the RX 570, my older ones, when I used an RX 570 ITX model, my temperatures were a bit too high as well compared to other models. So, oh my god, I didn't know that they were there. Jesus. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna use this one now. But yeah guys, GPU temperatures basically have to do with the GPU model that you have right now, nowadays. Alright, one down here. Okay, everything's nice. I wish I had my ultimate, you know, that would be great. Alright, almost. Okay, alright. Can one of you die, please, so I can grab your shields, maybe? That would be great, right? But no, of course not. Well, yeah. 1% lows are at 84 because nothing really intensive happened. So yeah, but you should expect like some drops to the 50s if there was like an ultimate or something like that. But so far, you know, it didn't do bad. 99 FPS on average is a really good experience on the highest settings at 1080p with this card. So if you had this card or an RX 580 or GTX 1060 is a little bit slower again, like 10 FPS at these settings. Oh my god, what the hell, guys? This is the best case I've ever opened in my life! Holy crap! Okay then, let's just equip everything here. What the hell is this? Look at that! That looks sick! R99 is now my favorite! And what the heck is this? A banner for cruel? This is caustic, obviously. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, I was lucky there. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I said that the temperatures are high, but they are high for 1650 Super, but they're extremely okay. You know, you're not gonna run into any problems of overheating or something. So that said, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. As always, guys, I love you all. Bye-bye.